Namaste, 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 beautiful souls. It's me again, back with another one. So, per usual, I've already set my sacred space. I've also set the intention for this reading to be timeless, so it doesn't matter when you see it. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. It's meant for you to see it when you see it. Okay, collective? So, I hope everybody enjoying their weekend thus far. Per usual, as always, keeping our head up, keeping that crown straight, and staying optimistic and positive no matter what. High vibes, right? Okay, so today, collective, we're going to be doing a reading on spilling the beans, spilling the beans, spilling the beans. Okay? So let's see what the Most High has for us today, y'all. Let's see what kind of beans we're going to be spilling today. I was going to wait and record and post my reading tomorrow, but my soul wouldn't let me. My soul wouldn't let me, so here I am. But I know it's a lot going on, in the world today, especially in this U.S. of A. Not gonna speak, give too much energy to it, and speak, give it too much power by speaking on it too much. But that whatever, that thing that's going on right now, it came in, from people off the boat. It's just a distraction, y'all. Okay. Don't let that lower your vibrations. Don't let that control your thoughts, put you in a negative mindset, with fear, worry, and stress, and all of that stuff. Continue on with your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't watch the news if you can help it. Just detach from all that stuff, right? Because that's the whole purpose of it. They want to keep us, in fear and controlled and, programmed. You know what I'm saying? And distracted. So, I haven't watched the news in many, many, many years, even before my awakening. I guess my soul was just new. I never liked it. I didn't like the way it made me feel when I watched it. After I watched it, it had a really, deep impact on me for days, right? Because every time I turned the news on, it was always something negative. It was always, just so horrible. And for me being a mother, it impacted me, far deeper than what it would, an average person, because it's always something on the news about kids, right? Tragedies. So after I became a mother, I couldn't do it. I stopped. So I haven't watched the news in many years. And I still don't. Still don't. And I'm better off for it. And trust me, you will be too. All right, y'all, let's get to this reading. Spirit, you ready? I'm going to clear the energy a little bit, y'all. Okay. 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 All right, let's get it, Spirit. Let's see what beans we spilling today, y'all. Let's see what beans we spilling. One more. Okay. Okay. All right, Spirit. What does collective needs no needs to hear right now, Spirit? What does the collective needs no needs to hear right now, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Ooh, oh, okay. Those wanted to come out, I guess, huh, Spirit? Spirit, let me get 2 more for now. What else, Spirit? What does the collective needs no needs to hear about these spilling of the beans? What else, Spirit? What else does the collective needs no needs to hear right now, Spirit, regarding spilling the beans? One more card for now, Spirit. What else? What else does it need to know, needs to hear right now? Okay. I'm going to take this one too. Okay, so before I started this reading and during my meditation, I heard cheaters, cheating. So we just gonna see, but I'm guided towards this the first card for sex shop. So I feel like somebody in the collective who you're seeing, or I'm hearing it could also be you that's doing the cheating. But somebody in the collective, we're being cheated on, or you're the one that's cheating on somebody. Is what I feel like with this sex shop card. Um, I just feel like y'all be. I'm hearing like cats and dogs. Like y'all be getting it in like cats and dogs. Like rabbits is what I should say. Y'all be getting it in. And they be getting it in. So if you part of the collective that's doing the cheating, you be getting it in with whoever you cheating with. And if you part of the collective that's being cheated on, your mate, partner, spouse, whomever, they be getting it in with this other person. And I feel like you have I feel like you either found out or you're going to find out. Okay, take it as it resonates. This is a collective reading. If it don't resonate and it don't fit, then just release it. Okay, it's not for you. Again, this is a collective reading. So if it don't fit, don't make it. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, but yeah, because we got the destroyed card here, and either you the one that's currently broken and shattered, or you're going to be broken and shattered, because you gonna find out, or you just found out that your mate, your partner, been cheating on you. I feel like whoever this person is, spirit is saying they've been doing they also been doing some drugs. I'm hearing recreational drugs, and I'm also hearing some hard drugs. So it may be one or the other. It could be a little bit of both. But yeah, they I'm hearing they be having a good old time. They be having a good old time together. Then we got the tired of the drama card. So okay, so I'm hearing for the ones in the collective who's being cheated on, I'm hearing that you're over it. You're over the drama. I feel like it's a lot of energy of like your connection with your mate or your partner, whoever you're seeing. It's just been a lot going on between y'all. And I feel like a lot of this drama that this person has been bringing into, y'all connection into your life, I feel like it has a lot to do with, what they do behind your back. I feel like this person is just like off, like you guys are the polar opposite. Y'all are complete opposite. But they say opposites attract, right? I feel like y'all are the complete opposite, polar opposites. This person be getting it in when they're not around you. I feel like I'm hearing like they can't be themselves when they're around you. I feel like I'm hearing the word mask. But when they not around you and they with this other person, and when they around, they friends, they they homies, and they girls, what I'm saying? Because this is both. You can be in a collective, a man or a woman. So when they're around their boys or around their girls, they feel like they can be themselves because they can do what they want to do. They feel free because I'm hearing you're not there with them to judge. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing you can be very judgmental with your mate. So this person don't feel like they can open up to you. They can't be their complete selves with you. But that's because y'all are polar opposites. You're not into the stuff they into. But Spirit is saying we got the investigating card. Spirit is saying you like I was you feel it. Because I mean it's been drama going on in your relationship. And I'm hearing, you don't know the reason why. You don't know why this person is different, like I'm hearing like two faces. Like they can be one way 1 minute and another way the next minute. And it's because, they need that they want to do what they want to do. They want to get away from you. They can even be starting an argument with you just so they can leave and be away from you so they can get into what they want to get into. I'm also hearing that whoever they cheating on you with, They friends know they friends that they take them around their friends and their girls. They take that person around, they friends and they girls. So they know that they friend circle know that they cheating on you. And you just tired of the drama. I'm also hearing you confused. You don't know what's causing the drama. But it's just been a lot of drama between y'all. We got the anger management card here. I feel like y'all both can. I feel like Spirit is saying y'all both can need anger management. I feel like y'all both can, hit below the belt, in the heat of the moment. And when y'all are both so passionate about, trying to get y'all points across, it's what Spirit is saying. A lot of messages. What else, Spirit? What else does collective needs to hear regarding it? Yeah, toxic. I said it. Yeah, this relationship is very, very toxic. Thank you for that confirmation, Spirit. Yeah, it's toxic. It's like y'all just blow up on each other. I'm seeing and I'm hearing y'all just blow up on each other. Like I was just saying, in the heat of the moment. When y'all both are just trying to get y'all points across, and y'all are just so passionate, but it's too much passion to the point where it's toxic. This connection is toxic as well. Yeah, I mean everything is toxic. And I'm also hearing, this person, they got some toxic ways, which is clear. I mean, obviously, because, we got the doing the drugs card here. And it's not confirmation burp. Excuse me, y'all. And it's not recreational drugs. They do hard drugs sometimes, too. So they doing some illegal stuff, too, as far as, drugs. What else, Spirit? What other collective needs to hear right now? What other beings are we spilling? Spirit, tell me more. Red lipstick stains. I said it. Thanks for that confirmation again, Spirit. Yup. You could have, I just heard you could have found a red tube of lipstick, somewhere, like on your person, at their place, in their vehicle. I'm hearing, you found a tube of red lipstick. Is what I heard. So you didn't catch this person in the act. That's not what I'm seeing so far in this reading. You didn't catch this person in the act, but you found some proof. And that's why you've been investigating. That's why the investigating card is here, because they gave you a reason to not trust them. 13 could be a significant number. 13. What else, Spirit? What other beings are we spilling? Tell me more, Spirit. What does the collective needs to hear right now, Spirit? It didn't flip. If it's meant, it'll flip, Spirit. What else? Okay. Oh, we got the insecure. Yeah, this, all the drama, that's been going on, with you and this other person. It's and the doubts that you've been having, and I mean, on top of, the investigating, because you found, tube of red lipstick, on your person, or, and at their place or what have you. It's made you insecure because you feel like this person is cheating on you. You just haven't caught them in the act, but I mean, come on now. You know what your intuition is telling you. You know what your gut instinct is telling you, right? Yeah. So it's this caused you to be very insecure about yourself. I'm also hearing that your person can be feeling insecure about themselves, and I feel like that's why they're that's why they don't they don't want to be themselves in front of you, because they're insecure about their lifestyle that they've been hiding from you. They're insecure about that because they're ashamed of who they are when they're not in your presence. I also feel like you make this person a better person, and I feel like they know it. And that's why they and that's why they insecure, because they insecure around you, because they don't want you to see them true self. They don't want you to see, their true selves, because they're afraid that you're going to judge them. And again, yeah, I already sound like you're a judgmental person. So yeah, confirmation. What else, Spirit? What else? I just feel like it's a lot of stuff this person is hiding from you that you don't know about. We got the bad choices card here. Yeah, this person has made some really bad choices in life. I'm hearing they made bad choices in this connection too. And the bad choices that they've made in their life is impacting and affecting y'all connection real bad. Yeah, I just feel like this person is just, they need some help. I feel like that, this drug addiction is getting out of control. And I feel like it's now taking over their, their life. And I feel like they're really themselves when they're with you. But they don't feel like they don't feel like that. They don't know it. They feel like they're being themselves when they're out with their buddies and girls, you know, getting high, doing all the cheating. It's like that's them. But what they fail to realize that that's not them, that's not their true self. That's not who they are at their core. That is, that is other, things attached to them that's making them, act out this way and act in this way. That is all lower vibrational energy. Spirit, what else? What else does the collective need to know needs to hear right now, Spirit? 1702 could be significant. 1702, the number 17, I'm hearing. Yup. Total drama. Total drama. Action. Yeah. I heard like soap opera. I just heard soap opera. Like I was just saying earlier, it's y'all be having a lot going on in this relationship, in this connection, and it's like it's always something. It's like it's always something. It's what I feel like Spirit is saying with this total drama and then action. Like it's always something. It's like it's never a dull moment with y'all. But and that's not I don't mean that in a positive way. It's like it's never peace between y'all. It's like y'all vinegar and what is it? Vinegar and water. It's like y'all don't mesh. Y'all don't mesh. And I'm hearing y'all never really meshed on a real deep level in the beginning either. Y'all just had a lot in common, but y'all ain't have like that spark. I feel like you like y'all ain't have that spark. I'm also hearing what did I just hear? Love bomb. I just heard love bomb too. So this person could have love bombed you when you met him or her. What else, Spirit? Ooh, okay. Burning evidence. So this person could possibly know that you're on to them. So they probably trying to get rid of the hotel receipts. You know what I'm saying? Getting rid of the evidence so they won't find out that you cheating on them. I'm also hearing that they be deleting stuff out their phone. What else, Spirit? What does the collective need to know needs to hear right now, Spirit? 1900 could be significant. 1909 could be significant. Keeping a promise. What promise? So this person made you a promise. This person made you a promise. And I'm hearing they trying to keep it. They trying to keep they trying to keep the promise and they've been tormenting themselves. They feel like they being pulled in two different directions is what I'm seeing. And they really want to keep whatever promise they made to you, but it's really hard for them to try and keep this promise because they got all this other stuff going on in their mind and in their life when they're not around you. They're like it's like they're two different people. But they really want to keep this promise to you. And I feel like this person be like a completely different person. Um, but when they with you and they be at peace, but then it's like that other face of theirs bleed through, and that's when everything just just clash. That's when y'all just start all the drama start because this person need help. Um, and whoever these friends of theirs are, they like I was just saying, they know about the fact that this person is cheating on you, and they just be gossiping about it. It's what Spirit is saying. They just be gossiping about it. They be waiting to see what's gonna happen next between y'all. They enjoy the friction in your relationship and in your connection. 3101, 310, no, Missy. 2101. I'm sorry, 2101, y'all. That could be significant. What else, Spirit? What else was collective needs on need to hear right now, Spirit? Regarding filling up the beans. Filling up the beans. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? What does collective needs on need to hear right now, Spirit? Yep, falling apart, falling into pieces. Falling apart, falling into pieces. So this person is all they all messed up. They all messed up. Yep. I feel like this person is just yeah, they gonna need some help. I also feel like they need help, spiritually. They need it. They need to go see a healer because I feel like they got all kind of stuff attached to them, and that's why they can't like fight it because they need to get it. They need to get a cleansing and some stuff cleared. Spirit, what else? What else does collective needs to hear right now, Spirit? We got the Carter card here. Yup, finding evidence, getting caught, cheating. Thanks for that confirmation, Spirit. Yup. And that's why you're investigating. That's why you're investigating. Once again, more confirmation. Yup. They cheating. And they either got caught up, like I said earlier, or they gonna get caught up. Because you've been investigating. Either you investigating, you already, you found out some stuff outside of finding a tube of red lipstick, or you still investigating, and they gonna get caught. They gonna get caught. Yeah, whoever this person is, they be like they be in fantasy world. They be in la la land. They be in la la land. Yeah, with the fulfilling the fantasy card here. Yeah, they I don't know. They got a lot going on. This is some really icky energy. What I'm tapping into. Really, really icky energy. I'm gonna do one more. 2400 could be significant. 00 could be significant. 24. Spirit, one more card, and then we gonna end this read. What else? What else, Spirit? Okay. The fighting for what you love is here. Fighting for you what you love. So yeah, like I just said earlier, this person really they really trying to fight whatever these demons are that they have, within them and attached to them. Because they, like I said, they want to keep this promise to you. Whatever promise they made to you, they want to keep this promise to you, but it's hard for them to do that, while they got all this going on. So they need some healing, they need some energy work done to them. But they've been fighting. They've been fighting these demons, is what I'm hearing. Because they want to be, who they are always are in your presence, before this other side of them start bleeding through. Because like I said, it's like they have two faces. It's like they two different people. So they fight. They trying to fight these demons. They trying to fight these demons. It's what Spirit is saying. I'm also seeing that the Spirit wants you to not give up on this person. Spirit is wanting you to fight for this person as well. Because without the drugs and all the negative lower vibrational things that they have going on, they're a completely different person. They can be a completely different person. Instead of having the two faces, they can only they'll be the one person. And there'll be more peace in y'all connection is what Spirit is saying. So Spirit is saying, claim what's yours. It's worth it. This person could be a really good person, if they ain't have all this going on, basically. Because what it boils down to is it's not them who's doing all of these things. It's what's attached to them. It's what's controlling them here, and what are entities and energies that's attached to them, because they're operating out of their lower chakras, and that's all low vibrational energy, negative energy. So they fighting these demons for you because they want to keep that promise, and they want to follow through. And Spirit wants you to want you to fight for them and fight with them for y'all. Okay. So 2701 could be significant. So collective, this is my reading for today. If you like it, and also share, because you never know who else needs to hear this message from Spirit and who else it'll resonate with. I hope y'all continue to begin collective. I love y'all. Whoever you are, keep your head up, straighten that crown. Remember who you are, okay? I love you, collective. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.